what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips till they talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips till they talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less,
Say less. Say less. Say less.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow. And everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr. Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody wanna duel or defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you could never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? The magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another, they played for one another. And I can't wait, you can't wait, the world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
Looking to throw right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Has it down close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 45 on 2nd down. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that played good enough for a 1st. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
That's complete to Darius Slayton. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 37. Watson with the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Play fake, Jackson. He's got Andrews. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Play action, here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's the end of one here in Super Bowl 59. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to New Orleans right after this. Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they haul him down just a foot. picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Gets this to Johnson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped it.
He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Back to the line they go. It's second down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the air, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. But nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. Has another lane. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar now from the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Ravens looking at 2nd and 1. From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They go play fake with Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Airing it out on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have it now at the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, here's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 1st down, ball at the 36. Lamar off the play fake. Forced out to his right. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. Complete to Hyatt. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. On target to Waddle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Gets this one to Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Connects with Slayton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down. Getting out to his left. Bouncing football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 32. Buying some time right. He's calling his own number again. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Completed to Flowers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So we're watching. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. Andrews with the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Henry running left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. And they will take that execution every time.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Another run for Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's second and 11. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Putting a receiver in motion. Play action now with Jackson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants have some new life in the fourth.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass is caught at the 9. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Henry. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They go play fake with Jackson. Brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Ravens with a 10-point advantage. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a game of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here he is to throw. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. They stops the clock, 32 seconds to go. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
And that does it. The Baltimore Ravens are once again Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Roger Goodell on hand to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.